Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Shout out to the notification gang, Key Talk gang. Shout out them OG Key Talk gang members for making sure that that like button get hit when y'all first come in. Also, I'm gonna give a shout out to the newcomers of Key Talk gang. Come on in, make sure you hit that like button as you do come in. Welcome to the family. Now let's get the video started. Anyway, so there's a Florida rapper that goes by the name of Nardo Wick. Now, Nardo Wick Brother is obviously a stepper. And when I say he a stepper, that means he'll get out there, bang, 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 shoot it out. You know what I'm talking about? With whoever, whenever, wherever. You know what I'm talking about? Center and low, he finna pull up to the low and shoot up the low. You know what I'm talking about? Speaking of shooting up the low, he was actually arrested because they got Buddy on camera shooting up a crib. Now, if you don't know who Nardo Wick is and you don't know who his brother is, I'm gonna show y'all an image of Nardo Wick and his brother, and then we're gonna read the report because Nardo Wick Brother is actually pleading insanity in court right now due to pulling up and shooting up somebody's house, right? So they're hoping they can get him out with some insanity. Now, that video right there, let me make it a little bigger for y'all. Boom. So this guy right here to the left is Nardo Wick. To my left is Nardo Wick. To the right is Nardo Wick's brother, a certified stepper. You know what I'm talking about? And what I'm going to do for y'all, I'm going to get to another page. That way we can actually read the report about what's going down with Nardo Wick's brother, right? Now, as far as Nardo Wick's brother go, it actually does say that it says Nardo Wick's brother relying on insanity after being caught on video shooting at St. John's home. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office says Wick's brother was held at gunpoint during his arrest as he was resisting lawful commands, tensing and twisting. And there goes the video of Buddy right there, pretty much shooting up the home. Now, the crazy part about this is, or the part about this that we got to understand is, listen, bro, people can plead insanity and all this stuff all they want, but in actuality, reality, we know what be going on. If you listen to the rap songs literally tell y'all what's going on. They be like, I'm finna pop this, you know, I'm talking about something to start with a P, ends with an S, or start with a P, end with an L, unless it's multiple, it ends with an S. And then after you pop that, it's time to go spin. So these dudes really do be out of their mind at the time that they're going to go spin and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Now, that's no excuse because they're deciding to do that for that particular reason. But, you know, is it a case for insanity? Only time will tell. His brother's Nardo Wick, I'm sure he got extremely good lawyers. But let's go ahead and read what it actually says, right? So, it goes deeper into it and it says St. Johns County, Jackson, Florida, Nardo Wick's brother is relying on the defense of insanity. A court document filed on Monday states after he was caught on video in March shooting at the front door of a St. Johns home county. Wick's brother, Hayward Biggins, 29, remains in St. Johns County Jail Friday. Records show and is charged with shooting into an occupied home, attempted armed burglary. He pleaded not guilty to the charges on May 29th. It continues and it says, now this is about to get into the actual story, right? So it says, on March 14th, ring camera footage of the shooting shows someone who appears to be Biggins walking up to the home on Y Road and attempting to open the front door. After realizing that the door is locked, the video then shows the person ringing the doorbell. So of course he gonna ring that doorbell. He trying to say, hold on, I'm trying to rob the house and nobody ain't here. Let me ring this doorbell one time. Ring, ring, ring. Anybody gonna answer? Ring, ring, ring. Is anybody gonna answer? Okay, nobody gonna answer. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna do then. And it continues and it says, turning around and kicking the door, pulling a gun from his pants, then firing off shots. The shooter then backed away from the home while he tucked his gun away, turned in the opposite direction and headed to the left as the video ended. So I don't know. I don't know if he talked about maybe he's about to do walk down game and first like walk into the crib and just blow down everybody and everything, because if he tried to open the door, it didn't open. Then he tried to kick the door, it didn't open. Then he pulled the gun from his pants and just started shooting up the whole house. So he probably had intentions on doing more than just a robbery, you know, allegedly, right? According to this, right? Now, if we continue reading what it actually says, it says, Biggins was found lying on a road near a garbage can and approximately 100 yards away from the house. So he was lying on a road in a garbage can. You know, I'm talking about that the yerk, whatever he was on, actually ended up kicking in, I'm guessing, right? After shooting occurred. According to the incident report, the report says he appeared to be disoriented and under the influence, of course, like I just told y'all, that's how it happens. They get under the influence before they go slide and spin of an unknown substance. The firearm Glock 29 10mm seen in a video footage of Hayward shooting into the occupied residence was located roughly 20 yards away from the incident location in the roadway, the report states. So he tried to shoot at it, throw the gun, and pretty much try to just, talking about get away, but that thing had kicked in and got him all disoriented and stuff. Maybe it was a stronger version of what he decided to take, or maybe it was just, no, who knows, something else, a miracle, right? It continues and it says, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office said Biggins was resisting lawful commands, tensing and twisting while he was being placed in handcuffs during his arrest. Police also said he was held at gunpoint at some point during this time and was found with a plastic bag of marijuana in his pocket. Hayward began to kick and throw himself around inside of the vehicle, which led to him being ripped, restrained, and buckled in the vehicle to avoid hurting himself during our investigation. A deputy notes in the report. So yeah, he was definitely out of there, I'm talking about. And once he realized and noticed that he was out of there, he began to like try to actually act, try to get himself out of that situation, but he's already under the influence. He's already in the handcuffs and ain't nowhere that he can actually go, right? It continues and it says, no injuries were reported in a shooting, according to the sheriff's office. Biggins moved into the home next door to the victims the day before the incident. Wait, what in the blue hell is going on? So, okay, Biggins, which is Nardo Wick's brother, who got arrested for burglary, armed robbery, and whatever else he was trying to do to that home. They said a day before that incident, he moved next door to the victim. So it sounded like Buddy moved in, saw them probably with some paper, some money, or something that he liked, and he had it in his head to go get it, got it under the influence, and that encouraged him to go ahead and go get whatever he saw that he liked, right? Which is absolutely insane. Let's continue. It says, Biggins moved into the home next door to the victim the day before the incident. A homeowner in the neighborhood who knows the victim told First Coast News the home is his mother's residence, according to the report, and Wick, whose real name is Horace Walls III, has been seen at the home before, according to the homeowner. So, okay, now this definitely takes a deeper turn now, right? So now they're saying that the home that Buddy tried to run inside, do whatever he tried to do to, that he actually ended up shooting up, he's been inside of that home before. So it sounds like he knew those people. So maybe he knew them, maybe they owed him some money, maybe they owed him something, or maybe it was just something inside the house that he wanted to take and like bring it literally right next door to himself. I don't know. It sounds insane. Let's just continue reading. Maybe we'll figure out some more, right? But as of right now, this sounds insane. Absolutely insane. It says in quotation marks, the tenants were pretty happy living there for a few months. They moved in December, no issues. They really loved the house until this happened, the homeowner said. They can't live there because they are traumatized. They've been sleeping in a hotel for the last few weeks. First Coast News is not revealing the name of the homeowner due to safety concerns. First Coast News learned a non-contact order was filed with the St. Johns County Court 5 days after the shooting, barring Biggins from any contact with the two occupants of the home. One of the occupants of the home told police after the incident that he had not been in any disputes with anyone recently prior to the shooting. The report states. Another occupant of the home, who is also listed on the no contact order, told police that their mother was having a conversation on the back porch of Biggins' home earlier in the day before the shooting occurred. Hold on. So it says another occupant of the home, and that when they say of the home, is of the home that Buddy shot up, right? Who is listed? It was also listed on the no contact order, which means that, okay, this gives us some more details, right? So was listed on no contact order, told police that their mother was having a conversation on the back porch of Biggins' home earlier. So now it looks like the person whose house he shot up, the mother of that home was on the back of Nardo Wick's brother's porch, and they were having a conversation, maybe an argument. That could have been whatever said in that conversation could have led up to what he tried to do, right? We'll just see. Home early in that day before the shooting occurred, and it was early in that day, so he said, let me get active real fast from what she just said. According to the report, however, the report does not give details about what was said during the conversation. See, so they're thinking, okay, maybe that conversation had something to do with it, right? It continues and it says, just a second here. Edwards said Biggins has used narcotics in the past, believe he has used Adderall and Percocet before. He had withdrawals in the past and thinks he suffers from bipolar disorder. However, she stated that he has not been diagnosed and is not prescribed any medication, the report states, all right? So Edwards, who the heck is Edwards? Hold up, let's see if we can find out who Edwards is. Maybe Edwards is Nardo Wick, maybe, I don't know. Let me see, Edwards. Well, they didn't exactly say who Edwards was throughout reading this, but it pretty much somebody named Edwards is letting them know that Biggins does have some sort of this. Or it could be his lawyer. Yeah, it may actually be his lawyer. I would imagine that Edwards is his lawyer that's trying to take up for him, right? Let's see. Let me see if I can get back to it. Another home also listed on Biggins' pregnant girlfriend. However, report is not detailed. Occasion. Okay, cool. It says Biggins' pregnant girlfriend Cynthia Edwards, 25, also spoke with SJSO. Oh, Edwards is the girlfriend, right? Edwards is Biggins, which is Nardo Wick's brother's pregnant girlfriend. So it's Cynthia Edwards is her last name, right? And she pretty much said after the shooting, saying that there has never been an altercation or issue with the neighbors, the report states. Edwards said Biggins, okay, cool. Okay, so Cynthia stated Tony Biggins was acting paranoid throughout the night and was accusing her of talking to other people. Okay, there we go. So look, now we're getting more details. So Nardo Wick's brother was accusing his baby mother, which is Cynthia Edwards, right, of having conversations or speaking her or talking to other people, right? That following night, he went up and shot up the neighbor's home. So it sounded like now, at least the way they're shaping it in this report, is that he was a bit jealous of something that was going on with his girlfriend and potentially somebody else, right? Could be the neighbor, but we'll just continue reading it to see if we can, piece more clues together. So it continues and it says, talking to other people, the report says, Cynthia states she does not pay attention to Tony when he says things like that. And Tony is the guy, right? Tony Biggins. Cynthia stated he only accuses her of things like that when he feels like she is not talking to him as much as he would like. And let's just go back up and verify, right? Verify the Biggins guy. Boom, boom, boom. Hayward. Well, no, it's Hayward Biggins. Okay, so who in the blue hell is Tony? Let's just keep reading. I'm sure we'll find out that as well, right? Let me see. You know what? Let's go back a little bit first so we can maybe they had that up here a little more. Let's see. Arrest police said he was held at gunpoint at some point. Okay, Hayward's kicking door around, which led to restraint. Okay, no, Henry Biggins. Okay, you know what? Let's just continue reading and see what it says, right? It says the tenants were pretty happy living. Okay, we already read that part. Let's go down. After Edwards finished speaking with deputies, the report says they allowed her to then speak with Biggins, who was sitting on the back seat of a police car after being placed in handcuffs. The following is what Biggins told Edwards according to the report when she approached him. What you want to talk to me for? Weren't you just giving an interview? I just watched you the whole time. You gonna lie and say you never were? Bye, shut the door. Can you shut the door? Shut the door, girl. Come on, man. Oh, dang. So, hey, listen, man. What that sound like to me is Buddy saw his girl giving an interview, and immediately, I'm talking about, he got to thinking, oh yeah, she's snitching. She over there ratting, snitching, and telling. I know that's what running through Buddy's mind automatically. I'm talking about, especially after giving an interview with the 12 them. Yeah, that was going on. So let's continue the report. It says, let me see. Let's get back to it. Biggins will have a felony docket sounding on September 11th at 9 a.m. His final pretrial hearing on October 1st at 1:30 p.m. Then let's see. We don't want to get those guns on there. Okay, you know what? But what I'm trying to figure out is who in the blue hell was the Tony guy though? Because it started to say Tony in there somewhere, right? Jackman ran out of way, relying on defense. Wick Brother Hayward. Oh, maybe that's his middle name potentially, right? Let's see. Yeah. I think that's his middle name. You know what? I got a thing where I can press Control F. And I can see all the times that it actually said the word Tony. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, we're gonna find out who Tony was, because that could be a very important figure. Yep, that's who it is. Tony Biggins. Yep. So Tony is Biggins, and Cynthia Edwards is Tony Biggins' baby mother, right? So with all that being said, man, we just gonna have to see how it's gonna turn out for Nardo Wick's brother, man. Listen, it sounds like there was some jealousy involved with all this. It sounds like maybe he thought that his girl was talking to some other people with this. It sounds like that maybe there was something that he felt was going on, but she's trying to tell him it ain't nothing going on. And then you cope that with the mental issues that he has, so he actually might just get the insanity case. You know what I'm talking about? She said that he takes this, he takes that, he has these type of issues, and it did all sound like something that could be some mental stuff, right? So he just might be able to plead insanity and be able to get off. But anyways, listen. Someone asked me earlier if I had merchandise. If you go to keytalkmedia.com, I do have merch. I have jackets like this. Of course, they will be freshly. Well, these jackets I ain't got them out yet though. But yeah, this one is kind of coming off a little bit. Why? Because I said I'm going to wear this until I'm a multi-millionaire. It keeps me humbled and it keeps me in place and it keeps me actually working right. So even if it fades, whatever it may be, I'm still going to be having it on. You know what I'm talking about? An artist by the name of Lil B, the bass guy, that actually did that with a pair of Vans shoes that he had, and that was actually pretty dope. But anyways, let me know something. Hey man, what do y'all think is the reason Buddy went and shot up that crib from what we read today? Do y'all think it was some type of jealousy? He thought his girl was talking to him, or what y'all think went on? Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below, let me know what you think about his entire ordeal. I'm out.